Hello, hello out there. Welcome to my studio here in Lynxburg, Michigan. I'm excited to jump in with a lunch break with Rhonda. So it's a little bit later. We're taking a late lunch today. It's 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here in Michigan. But I know for all of you, it is all different times throughout the country, the world, and you might be watching this on the replay at midnight, and that's okay too. That's the beauty of it being recorded, and also it'll be on YouTube as well. So I just want to thank you for joining me. Today is a flash class, which means that I have a whole class I'm going to show you. We're going to make some of the cards here, and then we're going to do a lot of them in the class. So definitely when you're here, say hi. It takes a little bit, even more than before, for this to be able to show up in your news feeds where you can actually watch with me, interact with me, and I'm so glad you guys are here. Yay, Michelle is here, so hopefully things are getting a little bit better with being able to log on. So I am excited you guys are here. I'm excited for this class. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, why I picked it, and then we're going to jump in. I'm not going to talk too long. We have a really busy day for all of us. Hello, everybody. It is, again, our lunch break. It's Wednesday. I wanted to really be able to reschedule it, but we're not. You guys are such a huge priority for me. We look forward to doing this every single week. Now, the class I'm going to show you today is awesome. I'm just going to warn you, it's awesome. So you're going to want to order it. You're going to want to have it. You're going to want to recreate it. So I loved making it, and I've had it to make for months. Like I wanted to make this like months ago, but obviously just my normal schedule, my normal classes, and all my normal stuff definitely took precedence, especially with the summer. But today I knew, okay, this is one of the last chances because has flowers in it. It definitely is bold and bright and beautiful. And I know we're kind of creeping into that fall season. We're kind of getting ready for pumpkins and leaves. So I wanted one last chance. This is what I would call a flash class. Like it is going to be shipping out with like 10 days. So you have until like, I think it's the 18th to order. So 8 days to order, and then we're going to ship it 2 days later. So you won't have to wait very long for it. And we've already started kind of doing the prep work. And anyway, I'm excited about it. Super cute. It's simple. There's just a buy now button that you can use to buy it. It's right here in the description. We'll also maybe put it in the comments too, so to make sure you don't miss it. So it should be there right now. So it is a class. It's full of product. It'll get shipped to your door, and then you can make it. This is one. You do not need any stamps. You do not need any ink. You need a paper trimmer and adhesive. And maybe some scissors. So you just need your basic toolkit. And so anybody can order this, no matter your level of the level you've been in Stampin' Up. Anybody can make this. So, but also I've been doing this for 25 years and I love this class. I had so much fun with this class. And every single one of these cards that I made with somebody in mind that I want to send it to. So let's go ahead and jump in. I just wanted to make sure everybody could get on here. I'm so glad you guys are here. I see so many of my awesome friends. Hi, Pam. You're in Michigan, Ann Arbor, so close to me. One of these days, I'm going to get you to come to my studio to see me. So anyway, today we're going to be using, and I don't have a brand new one. I have one, just what's left of it. But it is the Memories in Bloom, it's like pack. So it's called Memories in Bloom sticker sheet. And it's not just the paper, it's the one that actually has this sheet of stickers with it. So I think it gets overlooked a little bit by some of us card makers, and because it's in like the scrapbooking section, and it's mostly, you would think, for scrapbooking. But I'm going to show you how this kit especially is so beautiful for cards. We're going to be making note cards and full-size cards. This class has 10 cards, so you're going to be making a lot of them, but they're meant to be quick, simple, and just use them to brighten someone's day. Hello, Carla, first time live. I'm glad you're here live. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to my hands, and then we're going to jump in and get started. Do you guys like my shirt? This was a sweatshirt I'd gotten from I think it was Michaela and Andrew. And look, it says mom right here. I love it. And then on the sleeve, it has the names of my kids. So I love this one. It is, I wear it quite often and it keeps my kids close to me. So, hey, thanks, Jennifer. You're the best. Jennifer just posted the link for you. The other thing, so if you don't want to buy the classic, maybe you're like, okay, I have all these supplies, Rhonda. I just want the directions. You can get the directions for free when you place an online order of at least $50 or more. We'll email you this PDF. And again, it's 10 cards. We'll give you measurements, pictures, step-by-step directions, all of that. It will also be on Creative Corner. So if you ask me what Creative Corner is, those of you who are part of it know and love it and hopefully use it. But Creative Corner is a membership site. You pay $14.95 a month. It's been around for almost 15 years, 16 years, and we've never raised the price. That's the price it was 15 years ago, and that's still the price today. And but we have increased the number of projects on there. We post at least between 10 and 12 full classes. I mean, like, so every class has 4 to 5 to 6 to 10 cards. So we post hundreds of cards a month, every month, with directions, pictures. Some of them will have videos. Some of the projects are exclusive just to Creative Corner. All of them are paid for content. So like this will be on there. It's not like it's private just for Creative Corner, but if you want it, you got to pay for it. But it's also on Creative Corner. So that's where, and every one of my classes is on there. So all my retreats, all my stamp camps, everything. I added up one time. If you paid for all of the tutorials outright, it would be like $175 a month to get all those tutorials. But you can get them for $14.95 a month by being on Creative Corner. So anyway, it will be on there. If you want just the tutorial, you can get it for free by placing an online order, and then I will email it to you. Or you can get it on Creative Corner. And of course, it's included when you buy the class because you got to be able to make it, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into our hands here. Again, I've already created some of these because it's 10 cards. So let me show you, should I show you some that I've already made? Should I just jump in? I'm going to jump in and start making a couple first so you can kind of get an idea. So the class includes the sticker sheet, and they're really nice, thick stickers. Jennifer said, can Canadians join Creative Corner? Absolutely. So I have guest designers too. One of my partner, and she posts every week, is Ange McKay. So Ange is in Canada. So everything that's on there, a lot of it, Ange does classes too, and all of her classes go on there. And then Celine Kempton is one of my guest designers. She designs about three classes a month for me on there. And then I have another designer. These are like permanent designers. Anna Van Lucy, she's one of my favorite stampers, and she designs exclusively for Creative Corner. So there are some exclusive projects on there, but there's also but it's all paid for content, and it's not any public content, except for I do try to put my Creating for Christ on there. That is free content, but it's also like a library. So if Rhonda made it, you know where to go to find it, right? So anyway, so here is half of the sticker sheet. I've already done half of it. And it also includes a whole pack of the Florals in Bloom, which you're going to use quite a bit of it in this class. And what's left over, you can still use lots of other projects as well. So I went ahead and did most of the prep work for today. Mostly because I'm going to be kind of in a little bit of a hurry today. We got a busy day. I have a convention this weekend for 72 people in person, and then we have 120 online. So our total of 120, so another 50 online. And we have you should see my stamp room. As a matter of fact, I will probably show it to you. You can't even begin to imagine the boxes because we're packing up to drive over there. It'll take us like 6 trips. It's crazy. But anyway, so we're in the middle of that, but I'm taking a break to be with you. And I'm grateful you guys are here too. Hey, Celine, I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Yeah, we were just talking about you being one of our designers on Creative Corner too. All right, so we are going to, again, this is a flash class. You guys can order it. The PayPal button is in the description and a comment. And I will email it out. You guys all know that too. But you're going to make 10 total cards. I'm going to make 4 of them with you today, and I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to make 4.5 with you today. And I'm going to show you the other ones. They are so, so sweet. So what we're going to do is, this is a piece of Secret C, and it's cut to 5.5. And then we are going to score it from the 2 ends at 3 3/8. Look, we're jumping in with some 8 measurements from the very beginning. 3 3/8. 3 3/8 there. All right. So that's the base of this card. When you order the class, we will cut and prep all of the cardstock for you. And a lot of the cards take lots of different labels. So we will prep all the labels for you as well. So all you'll have to do, again, like this, I'll say it again, you do not need any stamps. You do not need any ink. You do not need like a die cut machine, punches, and nothing. We are doing it all for you. And then the kit does itself as well. All right, so we're just going to go ahead. This is going to get folded like that. I cut 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. Look how beautiful those pieces are together. We're going to glue this one with the flowers on the inside here. And then this Secret C piece, we are going to, it's so hard to glue down those beautiful flowers, but we have to. It's going to go here on the outside. So again, this is called the Flash Class because it's we're going to ship it out within 2 weeks. You should have it within 2 weeks. We're going to ship it out in about 10 days, 11 days, 12 days, and then so it's most of my classes. It takes a couple weeks to do all of that. This one's a little bit sooner. All right, so let's go to that sticker sheet. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off a piece of this. I actually need it to be, well, I think that 4 1/4. I'm just going to guess right now. And this can't go far because I got to use it a lot. So that's going to go inside here across our card. I know I should have measured it, but I really don't feel like it. So we're just going to trim that off there, just like that. And then I have, this is a 4 3/4 by 3.5, just piece of basic white. And that will go on the inside, because when you make a card with Secret C, like you definitely need to make sure that you have something on the inside to do. I did a bubble bath label there, and this label, look at my matching my nails. I know, Cindy, that's like 2 or 3 weeks in a row I've done that. This one was actually not intentional, but I know I am. This is Bubble Bath, and this label is actually out of the Fright Night labels. So Fright Night die cuts. It's a Halloween die cut, but that's why I love that. That's why I love that set of dies, is because it has these labels in it too. So I'm going to take this here. And now there's 2 things that you can do for this. This is, I'll be honest, what I typically do, because this is going to pop up. It's going to have like a little bit of lift to it. So what I typically do is I take I got to get my embossing stuff here. I take it and I rub it on my pants. The same thing, you could rub it on like a shirt. It puts lint on it, so it takes away the stickiness. So if I have pants, again, this sweatshirt, you can see now it's like not even sticky anymore. So that's typically what I do because my shirt's attached to me. But maybe you're wearing jeans or something that doesn't have a lot of lint, then you can just take your little embossing buddy and this is in the embossing, and you can just go ahead and tap that, and it will add like a thin layer of powder. So you can do it that way too if you have your embossing buddy. So what I want to do is we're going to take I'm also going to be including these 2 ribbons in your class, so you'll get both of them. Just so you know, these are, it's called a starter pack of ribbons, so it doesn't come with a huge amount on them. I think just 2 yards of each, but it'll be enough for you to do this class. All right, let me just go ahead and wrap this blue one around here. This is, well, those scissors stink. I'm so excited to, that's all I have here right now. I'm so excited. This weekend at our convention, we always have a scissor sharpener, and I have about 20 pairs of scissors. So he's going to sharpen all of them for me. They come so nice, and then eventually they get a little dull, mostly because like I just did, I was cutting stickers with them. I cut glue. You know, that's me. That's on me because I don't take very good care of them. All right, so this is going to go off there to the side. I do have better scissors. I should go get them because these are going to drive me nuts. Yep, they're gonna. And usually I have a couple pair back here, but we'll see. I don't see another pair floating around. All right, so now let's see. This is not even sticky anymore. Now I can take my dimensionals. Oh, new sheet. I think Nancy, my little fairy's been back here refilling my stuff for me because I don't remember having a full sheet. All right, so I'm just gonna put, and I put a few more dimensionals than normal because again, I really want it to not stick to the paper. So that's gonna go here. Okay, it just matches perfectly on this. So the bubble bath, secret sea, misty moonlight, love it. And that's gonna go here. Hello, Trisha. Isn't this beautiful? This whole combination of the blues and the purples is so, so, so pretty. All right, so let me finish this card up. I actually don't even remember what words I was going to use. Oh, I think I was going to use strong and beautiful. So I'm going to take, these words are so perfect. Like with breast cancer month coming up, or just like, again, this is meant for scrapbooking. And they just have all these affirmation words that are perfect, again, for scrapbooking, making, mini albums. But again, I also think it's awesome for card making too. So I'm going to put this one out here that says beautiful. And I want to, this end, I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of it. So again, I don't want it to stick to the paper. I want it to, so I'm going to take the beautiful one and put right here. There you go. So, isn't it beautiful? And then on the inside, I'm going to take the one that says strong and put that. I'm sure, actually, so many of you on here right now, I would categorize as beautiful and strong friends. Last but not least, I did take some of that paper and I wanted to add a little bit of, this flower down here with this. This I cut from the paper, so this is not in this. This is the only time I did it. Normally I can just take right from the paper, but I wanted to add something here for the inside. So we fussy cut. And I say we because I'll be honest with you, I walked this over to Nancy and I was like, Nancy, can you fussy cut this for me? Because I really don't want to. And she was like, sure, Rhonda, I'll do that for you. So Nancy fussy cut these out for me. And we'll put that, whoops. We'll put that here on the inside. So our inside is a little decorated. And then this one, I'm going to actually pop up here. Not pop up, I'm going to glue it down. Pop it in there so that it adds a little bit more to the front of here. See? Isn't that gorgeous? Super simple, right, guys? Listen, and you don't need any stamps, ink, die cut. Again, I'm going to do all the die cutting for you. Last but not least, we're using these brand new dots. Love them. They're called frosted, iridescent dots. Sorry, I just knocked over this huge thing. So was Erica organized in here. She did a great job, but I wasn't used to that being there, so I just about knocked everything over. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take, actually one of the things I knocked over was to take a pick tool, so I'll grab that. And then I'm going to take some of these purple ones and just sprinkle those here on the front of our card. Beautiful. And then strong. So we've got a lot of people in our lives that need to be reminded that they are beautiful and strong, right? Right, all my friends? Like, I think everybody needs. Oh, Lisa just ordered. Jennifer ordered. Okay, I had 2 people who ordered before I even started. And I was like, I love you guys. You trust me so much that you ordered without even seeing it, right? Okay, so there's card number 1. So now let me show you another card you'll make. So you're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full-size cards. Here's one of them that you'll make. Here's another one that you'll make. So again, the words, there's caring, and then on the inside it has kind. Who does that describe, right? People you know that are caring and kind. Love that. This one is a fun card too. It says perfect together. So again, you're like the flower and this were from the sticker sheet. I hate to call them stickers because they're really not stickers. They're more like die cuts that are, because they're heavier. They're like a sticky die cut. They're thicker. They're nice quality. I don't like the cheap stickers. So, and then on the end, so this one's decorated on the inside too. You could probably even put another word in here if you want to. I think this one says perfect together. So you could put, oh, I like this one. You could put fun. I could think of some of my friends that are fun. We would have fun together, right? So I'm going to stick that one in here. I'll stick it down there. So we got some fun words to use too. Self-adhesive die cuts. That's exactly what I like to call them. But Celine, they call them stickers. So I think that it's like, so it's kind of like, it feels like it's a sticker. So here are 2 more of the full-size cards that you're going to make that are already done. And I'll show you all of them again at the end. But let's move on to our next card. Where'd you go? Okay, next let's do, one of the things I'm also going to include are note cards. I thought sometimes, like when I put this class together, one, it was because I loved the product. I love it. I wanted to make this class for a while. I've had this for probably 2 months to make it. But I also wanted to do it because I'm really going to be diving into recommitting to sending out more cards. And full-size cards, note cards, I want them to be quick and simple that I could send to our Creating for Christ list that we have. So I'm going to do that one next. I'm going to do this one next. I'm excited about this one. So anyway, you're going to be getting a half a pack of note cards. And that's what... So you'll get the envelopes with that one as well. Okay, I love cloud cover. Here, so these are the note cards. Again, very high quality. They're so thick. Well, somewhere when I knocked that over, I lost my, oh, there it is. I found it. So I lost my bone folder, but I found it. There you go. And so I have a piece of the cloud cover. It's the background of this piece, which I love that piece. This is where I cut those. That's where I got those pieces from. Were from this piece here. So but I love the cloud cover. This card I'm gonna make is one of my favorite color combinations. Cloud cover and Daffodil Delight, or like Lemon Lolly or Darling Duckling. I love the cloud cover with the yellow. So I'm going to take these 3 flowers. I love them. And we're going to create like a little bit of, well, I'm going to take this flower first. This, not the flower, but this is a leaf. And we're going to put this down here. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I was going to pop it up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have it stay down. So kind of like a granny apple green. And then we're just going to add a lot of these, like kind of create our own bouquet of these flowers. I'm going to add my words first so I know where I want my words to go. Then I have a place to put my flowers. So now we're going to kind of just create our own little bouquet. So those I just stuck right down. And then I have these 2. Hi, Jackie. Jackie is one of our artisan designers. She's also in my team. She's coming to our event this weekend, and she's going to do a little presentation for us, talking about her time as an artist and designer. Again, so if you didn't see what I was doing, I was rubbing this on my pants because these are going to be popped up. So rub them on your pants. I just rub them on my shirt. Again, for those of you who are more technical, you can use your little embossing buddy, or if your shirt doesn't, this sweatshirts have a lot of lint on them. So what I'm going to do is take a dimensional, because I want this one to pop up. But don't you love this color combination? Cloud cover, and there we go. Yep, I want that one popped up too. Cloud cover, lemon lolly, and granny apple green. Those are one of my favorite color combinations. All right, so we have sweet. Again, this, I warned you, sweet and simple is the name of the game. We're going to make a really sweet and simple bow, and it's going to be a little tiny bow. The best bow tire I know in this world is Celine Kempton. She makes the cutest, adorable little bows. So I do not claim to make them as cute as her, and she makes them like wizard fast. But this one is, I made a little cute bow on this one. So I just wanted a little cute bow. And I really need to go get different scissors because those need to get sharpened. Linda, they're all 3.5 by 5. So the note cards are 3.5 by 5. And the note cards, you get 20 in a pack. Stampin' Up! Sells them already done. So you get 20 envelopes and 20 note cards already cut. Very heavy duty. I think they're even thicker than our white thick. They are thick, thick, thick. All right, so this is going to get put down here to our little bouquet. Isn't that sweet? And then I want to take every one of these. I'll do. You're going to take, I don't even know. Let's do, what's on the other side? Well, let's take a piece of, these are all my scrap pieces. So I'll take a scrap piece for sure. And I want to do one, obviously, that coordinates. So I'll do this piece. And then we're going to decorate every single envelope. Because the note cards are, you can mail note cards, by the way. I get them in the mail. Shannon West uses note cards a lot. And I think truthfully, I think it's super cool to get note cards in the mail. They're a neat size. They're a little bit smaller. They kind of stand out a little bit amongst everything else. And of course, when you decorate your envelope, you are going to stand out even more. So these cards, I know as I'm making them, I 100% had people in mind with every single one of them. So this is for my very, very, very sweet friend, Marsha Weldon. I wanted to make this for her. She does, again, the way she's not only sweet to me, but I see her so sweet to so many people online, other demonstrators, customers, and she gave me this actually at our last, at my last retreat. And it was such a sweet gift. And so I wanted to send her and make her a thank you card that I made just for her. Of course, I have other thank you cards, but I wanted to actually make one that, when I make it, I think of that person directly. Okay, so this one, I'm taking some of these blue, and then, because again, actually when you do them, they look a little bit like cloud cover. And then there's some clear ones too. So I just sprinkled on some of those. So there's our first note card. Let me show you a couple other note cards that we're going to make. Again, I'm not making them all today because we'd be here forever. But look at this one. Isn't it so cute? This love you more is one of my favorite sayings. Again, this one is going to my father because I hope he watches a lot of my videos. But this is for him because every single time I see him and I kiss him and say, I love you, his answer every single time is, I love you more. Every time, without fail. If I text him, I love you, he says, I love you more. So I am going to send him this card because then this is what he says to me every single time. So I know it's a girly card, but still for my dad. And I just want him to know how much I love him. So And again, these stickers are all in there. It's all in there. We got our dots. There's another dot. I had 3. Oh, it's hiding behind that ribbon. We'll do all the die cutting for you too. So again, all you have to do is just cut your paper, decorate your envelopes. So there's another note card. This note card is another simple one. It just says lovely. Isn't it lovely though? Again, just simply lovely. Inside I didn't decorate it, but you can definitely decorate it. See, Jennifer, aren't you glad you bought the class already? You bought it with sight unseen. Yep. So, and all these words are in there. I loved the words. And again, you can send this to somebody who is absolutely lovely. I like to send this to some of my friends. I would in the UK because they use the word lovely all the time. I love that. Okay. And then look, what makes the difference is that it all matches. Okay. My last note card, well, the one that I've already have done. This one is for a boy. This is for my son, Carter. And I made this specifically for him. All the papers are in there, so you can make this for a man. It's definitely, like, obviously, we have very, very, feminine cards in there, but I also wanted to make one that isn't quite so feminine. So it could be for a boy or a girl. It's just not so feminine. But he is struggling so much with school right now. He's so stressed out. It's only the second week. Celine, thank you for that email you sent me for some help for him. He had his first physics test yesterday, and he came home from school with his entire mouth chewed up because he's just been biting his lips and stressed out. And so I wanted to make him a card that I'm going to fill out today. I'm going to put it in his, I always make him a little snack bag. I'll put it in his snack bag because I want him to know that he is capable and that he is smart. He doesn't feel smart and he doesn't feel capable. So sometimes as parents, we have to, come up behind our kids, regardless of their grades, regardless if he got an A on that test or if he failed it. He just needs to know that he is capable and that he is smart. And I'm sure you guys have friends or your own kids that sometimes, things are difficult and they question who they are. So I know and many of you know Carter from my posts, he is an incredible athlete. Like, God has gifted him with like gifts that most people would die to have. He's so handsome and he's just so kind. But his schoolwork is hard for him, really, really, really hard, and he takes it very seriously. So that card I made for him, and I'll be filling it out and giving it to him as well, just as a little reminder from his mom. All right, we have another note card that we're going to make. At least I believe we do. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is the last of the note cards. Let's see, I lost count. You're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 note cards with this class. Oh yeah, you make 5 note cards and 5 full-size cards. So this one, we're going to take the note card and we're going to fold that in half. Here's another. See, they're all so different. Like all these pieces. Look, I love how like this side of this paper was this one that we used, and then now we have this side as the other one. So we're going to use that one. And we're going to put that down. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, I appreciate you guys. You all know that our moms and grandmas or just we're all human beings. When you see someone you love struggle and you see so much in them, it's hard when they're so hard on themselves. And things can be so hard sometimes. All right, so I am going back to our sticker sheet and I'm going to take this one. Like, I think it was this one. Yeah, look how good that matches. Oh yeah, this matches so, so, so good. And I'm not going to pop. Okay. Oh, and we're going to be doing all the die cutting for you. This is from the Spotlight on Nature. If you can tell, it's got these really cool, like things that go around. So I'm going to glue this down to here. And it hangs off the edge a little bit, of course. That I'm going to pop that up. I've already buried my dimensionals. Look, this was brand new when I started. It's going to be half gone by the time I'm done. So with my card club, when I do their 6-month gift, I almost always give them dimensionals because we go through so many. Oh, thank you, those of you who are praying. I will take those prayers. He needs those prayers, just again for his confidence and his peace of mind. And also, he's been going in every day and getting help, and I know his teachers are trying to help him too. So, I then ran through. I want this. I think it's okay right there. I want to go maybe a little bit higher. Let's see if I catch it soon enough. I might be able to move it a little bit, and then I'll just stick a couple more on there so it's really sticky. I wanted to go a little bit higher. Okay, so here we go. Is it up? There we go, a little bit higher. You love these pretty peacock, don't you? And I chose soft sea foam. I think that's a really pretty color combination. Doesn't that really make it so so soft? All right, so then I'm going to take the words. Let's see here. Celebrate you. Oh, man. I have a purpose for this. I didn't use it. I'll go back and add it to the card. See, so this is going to go on here, and look at that. This is one of our stitched, our stylish shapes dies. When you order the kit, we will include all the die cuts for you. So we put that on there. Yeah, pretty straight, and put a couple more. All right, and then this will go down here. And then last but not least, I think both ribbons match. The blue does match. I think I'm going to put, yeah, because this one has some of the Misty Moonlight. You could use either ribbon. I'm going to use a Misty Moonlight bow. You will go through, I know you may already own some of this, but I will tell you, in this class, you will go through the entire thing. You will use all of it. You might have a tiny bit left over. So you're going to need the ribbon. I love this pack of ribbon. It comes with 2 ribbons, but you're going to get 2 yards of each. So it's less expensive. It's only $5. $5. So yeah, I love this whole one. Thank you, friends. Yep. Thank you. All right. It is easier said than done. It is, but that's why you just have those little reminders. Like, people just need to hear it sometimes. And these note cards are perfect for those little reminders, obviously. All right, then any of these dots would work. Some of the purple ones, the clear ones. Ooh, these blue ones are really pretty. I'm going to put some of these, look, this is, again, it looks like it was meant for this card specifically, and it really wasn't. But we'll just put a couple of these on here. I'm going to put one right there. There you go. So just sprinkle on a couple of our little dots there. And this is a Celebrate You card. And again, you can add this to the outside with your paper, with your scrap paper. What I wanted to show you guys that I already was this first card. I wanted to do, it says beautiful and then all things grow with love. This I was meant to put on the inside here. Again, kind of take off your stickiness, rub it on your sweatshirt. I made this first card. I forgot to put this on there. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals. So take off the sticky. And then the dimensionals. And then we'll put this on our card. I had to make these in my head before I started. I don't want it to peek out here. So I want it to go like right there. So all things grow with love. So then when you see, now this card's even better. And this is the first one in case you missed it. So this was the first one. Beautiful, all things grow with love, strong. There you go. So that was back to the first one. All right, I got 2 more to show you. You guys hanging in there okay? Yeah, we got 2 more full-size cards. So again, this class has 5 full-size cards, 5 note cards. And we'll do the prep work of the cardstock, the die cuts, and we'll get all that for you. And you don't need any stamps, any ink, any paper, any punches, nothing. You just need this kit. So if you're traveling, or if you're going somewhere and you want to bring some crafting with you, this is a perfect one to bring with you because you don't really need to bring you know, a lot of other things. You don't need to bring like half your craft room with you. This is, you can grab the kit and your basic toolkit and you can go. All right, so this is my this was my favorite piece out of this kit, but I'm gonna tell you, all these other pieces are really growing on me too. So here's a piece of basic white, and I'm pretty sure it was 2.5 by 4. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take our ribbon, and we're gonna tie a bow over there. I told you, you're going to use every drop of this ribbon on your cards. You will. You'll go through both of them, pretty much. You might have a little bit left over when you're done. So even if you own it, you're still going to need it. Okay, we're just going to do a bow here. Depending on when you watch this, the deadline to order is September 18th. So you have like a week and a day. All right, just work on your little bow over there. Do the best you can. I probably would like to retie that one, but I'm not going to take the time to. We'll just fiddle-faddle with it. Okay. And trim that off. Okay. Who's coming this weekend to my convention? I know Jennifer is. Who else is coming that's on here? We are so excited. Yeah, we're having a huge, Jackie's coming, Jacqueline's coming. We have a big, it's a 4-day convention. The first day is just a shoebox swap, then 2 full-day convention. Then Sunday we're doing, we have like another optional class. And we also we're doing a devotional that morning. I'm excited about that. Judy Tuttle is going to lead it for us. So just glue that down there. All right, what I had planned for this one? I know, I'm sad everybody can't make it. So there's this long sticker sheets in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that down. I had these in my mind because I couldn't, because you only get 1 sticker of each, so I had to, so unfortunately I thought I used every single sticker, but I might not have. Okay, so this one, I love this whole little combination here. This one is like peach pie. There's peach pie, a little bit of timid tiger with misty moonlight. That's a beautiful combination too. Okay, here we go. Just pull off, get all the sticky out. I'm running out of lint on my sweatshirt, so I'll use some of that. Yeah, this works great. You just kind of tap that on there, and then there's no sticky left at all. That's probably the better way to go. But sometimes you got to really figure out where to dig out your embossing, buddy. All right. But it does work good. It takes all that sticky away. Oh, Jennifer, I'll be packing at midnight tomorrow night. Or, well, no, that's not true. I have to be there tomorrow night. I'll be packing later, that's for sure. All right. This is going to go, I can't remember. This is going to go on here. Nice. And then we got our, there we go. I just want to make sure I don't put it too far over for that ribbon. Yep. When you, again, you also can get the tutorial. It's like, oh, I want all those directions. You can get the tutorial for free when you place an online order. The link to place your online order it has to be at least $50, and then we will send you the tutorial for free. But it's also on Creative. It will be on Creative Corner. It's not there yet. I haven't even took the pictures yet, but it will be there next week. Okay, so we did that. Again, so pretty. Let's go back here. I took the words loving. You could also use the words creative, but I did a little bit of a shorter word here. I like creative. So that's going to go on there. I'm going to also make this at an angle. There you go. Okay, and then last but not least, let's get some of those awesome dots. This one, I'm going to take these clear ones. I'm going to tell you why I love these clear ones, because all of a sudden, it looks like they have orange and blue on them. When you put them near whatever color that you're doing, it kind of takes on that color. So sprinkle on a few of those, and just like that, another gorgeous card with it's like a totally different look, right? So in case you're just joining, we've made, so far we've got this first card that we made. And then we didn't make this one, but these are all included in this class. And then look at this strawberry slush one. And then now we just made this one, which is Misty Moonlight and like peach pie. And then last but not least, I have one more. And yeah, I had to think of one more. So we have, again, 5 and 5, total of 10 cards. I didn't finish this one. So I'm going to finish it with you here on the video. It's a piece of Pretty Peacock that I have folded in half and then scored it 2 3/4. I added, it's so hard to tell. And if I get close, I think I go out of focus, but it's the new Gathering Leaves embossing folder. So I did that also in Pretty Peacock. And so this is like kind of like my background of my card. And then you're going to take one of your note cards and you're going to take your cutter. The first one you're going to cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then the other one you are going to cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you're going to use your note card for this one, just so you know, because it's kind of like we're combining them kind of together. You're going to get 10 note cards. So, but look, you use like almost every drop. We're going to use these two on this one, and then we're going to use some of these words. So, and I'm sure I meant to put these little pink flowers somewhere. Like I went through and used like all of these. Pink wouldn't match on this one, but we can put pink on another one. You know, I put some in here. We probably could put some, oh yeah. Well, I put one in there. Look, you got some extra little pink ones that you can play with. Okay, this one I also decorated the inside because you get so much paper. And so we put this on the inside and that as well. So the whole thing is just gorgeously decorated. And then let's go ahead, and this one is going to go on the outside. Before I glue this down, I am going to wrap around. Oh, good. I have just enough ribbon. We're going to wrap around this up here and tie a bow. This is how much ribbon I have left over after that class, because I opened this up brand new. I had to make sure that I have enough to make, because sometimes if I just use like a half of one and part of another, I might actually use too much. So, and you only get 2 yards of each. So I want to make sure I didn't use too much. And I really love this ribbon. It's good for card making. It's very thin and it lays nice and flat and makes nice, it's very good for card making. All right, so we're just going to scoot that over. Going to there. Okay, we're almost done. I meant to have this one done. I just didn't get to finish it. I thought, you know what? I'll just finish it on the video. We're almost done. Almost done. Ryan actually called me and was like, Mom, you got to make sure you get on there and get set up first. So I wasn't rushing, because he knows when I rush, I don't do very well. So he knows me well. All right, so let's take these two, this one and this one. And one of them is going to get glued down directly. And then the other one is going to, well, I could probably do them both kind of directly. I think they look good okay like that. So you're going to create, look how pretty that is. This class, I'm going to be honest with you, turned out better than I even anticipated. I knew when I saw it, and then I just didn't, I'm one that when I see flowers at first, I'm like, nope, don't need flowers. I don't need that. But then this one, actually, my daughter did a class with it. I hadn't even done a class with it. She picked it for a class, and I was like, really? Like, okay, she's like, oh yeah, I like this. I'm like, okay. Well, she did that class, and I was like, wow, I liked it too, so I want to use it. And then I saw the whole sticker sheet and I was like, okay, this is perfect. So anyway, I haven't used this yet since it's come out, so I'm excited to have used it. All right, then the words I'm taking are creative. So you can, I'm going to go ahead on this one. Actually, I'm going to use a supportive. So you can give it to a friend that maybe is being very supportive to you. I think that's good to tell them thank you. So these are, and again, you can mix up these words as you want to, change them up. I'm just going to take off all the stickiness because I'm going to be using my dimensionals with this. Okay, just going to take a couple of those. And then, so we kind of created our own little bouquet that matches all the other paper. So obviously these are meant to coordinate like perfectly together. Try to get that on there straight. It's hard when you're not standing over something to make sure you get it on there straight. So there you go, supportive. And take a couple of our dots. We'll do some of the blue and clear ones. You'll have a lot left over, so you can continue to use these in like all of your other projects as well. So you'll have a lot of these left over, and I really like the clear, mixing the two colors together. And then this is going to go on the inside, so I'm going to put adhesive on it, and I want to layer it so it gives this a perfect border. So I'm not even going to look on the inside. I just want to make sure that on the outside. See, I should need to stand up. Okay, so this is going to give just a border there for the outside. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty straight. So there you go. There is our last card. And again, you could use some of the different words. I moved the words all around. My sleeves are black today. And no ink pads. I gave you guys a break from being so nervous with me, right? No heart attacks today. I didn't make your hearts go flutter. All right, so here's the flash class in completion. I made a few of them with you today. Some of them are, so again, some fun folds. We will be cutting all the cardstock for you. We'll be doing all the die cut work, and there's a lot of die cut work, so Nancy's like, oh boy. So these are the 5 full-size cards that you will make. And this is for anybody. If you are just watching because you're like curious what I'm doing, like anybody can buy this because you don't need any supplies. And then you're going to make 5 note cards that you will make again and decorate your note cards to go along with it. We've got, this is one where we could put those little pink flowers. And then, lovely, I'm going to say we've used every single sticker in the thing. Not a single one got wasted. So these are cards of affirmation. Affirmation. People in your life need, look at that. Pretty impressive, huh? I love it. Oh, thanks, Kelly. All right, so people in our lives can use the positive affirmation. So be that positive affirmation, right? Let them know that they're lovely and that they're creative, and that's how you see them. And so there is that one. We have the love you more, that another of the note cards, and then we have the sweet. So that's it. You're going to make the 5 note cards. You're going to make the 5 full-size cards. In the class, you can order it, flat out purchase it. There's a button. Jennifer has shared it a ton of times. It's up in the description. You can get the tutorial for free when you place an online order with me through, again, by the 18th. You'll get this free tutorial for all of them. And then, of course, 5 full-size cards. And then lastly, it's on Creative Corner. So if you're a member of Creative Corner, you will also get all these directions. I love this last one too. So pretty. It's a really pretty class, guys. All right. Thanks for joining me today for this flash class. I love creating with you, for you. I think that this has been on my mind for 2 months, and things happened this week that just reminded me, hey, Marcia, I talked about you earlier. Hopefully you got to see it, but Things happened this week that just reminded me about taking the time to give people positive affirmations. And the card sending is very, very important. One of my customers sent me a message that she got moved to hospice, and I sat there and of course started to cry. She's a longtime customer, sweet customer, and she, for number one, took the time to message me to let me know that. And second of all, like at first I felt like helpless, like I not like I of course sent up prayers and love, but then the first thing I did is I went and got a card. I filled it out and sent it. And so, like, it gave me a sense of I'm going to do something. I don't have a lot of, I can't change anything. Like, I can't do much, but I can give words of affirmation and words of love. And so, hopefully, you guys can make these cards, do the same thing, a little cute note card just to brighten someone's day, just to say that, you are thinking of them. This is how you feel about them. And this class is perfect. Quick, simple, all the work is done for you. And all the designing is done. Like, you just have to go ahead and put it together. So thank you, all of you. I love seeing you here, and I'll see you next week. Next week, I'll be back with another lunch break with Rhonda, and I'll see a lot of you this weekend that are coming to our live event. And so, yeah, thanks for being here. I'll see you later.